would I gain if you take the Holy Ghost?
Speaking on a subject, encourage yourself in the Lord. Encourage yourself in the Lord. 1 Samuel chapter 30 and verse 6. The Bible speaking on David, how he encouraged himself in the Lord. 1 Samuel chapter 30 and in verse 6. And David was greatly distressed, for the people spoke of stoning him, because the souls of all the people was grieved, every man for his sons and daughters. But David encouraged himself in the Lord. So I'm speaking on a subject, encourage yourself in the Lord. There will be a time of distress in life. You must know. There is a time to walk and there is a time to eat. Why do we have the football fans on the field? To encourage the players on the field. To encourage the player on the field. Sometime in life, the people you thought that they will encourage you, they are the people that will discourage you. You don't understand what I'm saying? These men that wanted to stone David are men that used to say Kabiyesi for David before. But when something happened, listen to me, you will not know people until something happened. If you want to really know the identity of people, it's not when things is happening well. When things are not happening at all in your life, check people that surround you. You won't know your best friend when money is coming to your hand. You won't know your best friend when food, when things is flowing normal. But you will know your best friend when nothing is happening. Don't get what I'm saying? This year, I believe at the period of pandemic, there are a lot of things that happen. Am I right? But how many people came for your rescue when nothing is happening in your life? As many that stepped into your matter in the time of distress, mark them and hold them. There are a lot of people, what they live for is to see your downfall. You don't understand what I'm saying? Don't be surprised. The people that are against you now may even be among the people you've used your money to take care of. You've used your money, just like the way a pastor invites another fellow pastor to come and preach on the altar. Unknown to this man of God that the friend he invited was against his ministry. But they do attend the same meeting. They do attend many things. They do things in common. So the pastor invited his best friend to come and preach on the altar. And do you know what happened? That best friend sought an opportunity to destroy the ministry of this man of God. And immediately he climbed the altar. The first thing he said is that something is buried on this altar. The man put his hand on his head. And every member began to look. He began to lie on the altar. That something is buried on the altar of the other man of God. Why? This man of God, they were doing church together. But his own was growing up. Why this other man of God, his own is not growing up? So he was angry. So it's not everybody that open teeth are really open hearts. It's not everybody that are laughing with you, opening their teeth to laugh at you. The teeth is white, but the heart is red. Sir, be careful when people praise you. Because There is a night and there is a day. Everyone have a day moment and everyone have a night moment. So there is a time you will surely pass through challenges. There is no man on this planet Earth that will not go through trial, whether you like it or not. That's why I say weeping may endure, but night. Why? The night speak of adversity, evil, orchestration, all manner of things will happen. Sir, whatever you are going through now, you are not the first and you will not be the last. Somebody have gone through it before and overcome, and somebody will still go through it, and somebody will still go through it. Life continues, but can I say this to you? If you overcome your own, don't rejoice on people that are in it. And if you have not stepped into your own, don't mock people that are there, because everybody have a trial life. I will speak to us today for you to know there's going to be discouragement. There's going to be challenges. There's going to be some certain thing that will make you to want to turn back. But don't turn back. Going back is not the right choice. It's moving forward. The strength to go back is the same trend that can take you forward. What you've overcome is now more than what you're about to overcome. So what you're about to overcome is not up to what you have overcome. You are getting close to the end of the road. Don't go back. I don't know who I'm talking to today. All of us dress fine, good. That's how a husband and wife dress fine the other day. And somebody said, I love the way you dress. I love your marriage. And the man said to her, we're on our way to court now to divorce ourselves. And they wear the same uniform. So don't pray for somebody's blessing. Don't pray to be like anybody. Don't pray for somebody's car. There are many people who are driving caskets and you thought that they are driving car. Don't pray for somebody's mansion. There are mansions now in Metama. Nobody is staying there. The owner have run out because of demon, evil spirits tormenting them. Be yourself, sir. It's a free word. What did I say? Say, I be myself. Say, whatever what I'm going through, I will escape it. Say, I will never use myself to compare another person. And I will never use another person to compare myself. Say, me is me. And nobody can be me. Trial, challenges, persecution, hunger is inevitable. Jesus told his disciples what they are going to go through before he ordained them. He said, you will pass through many persecutions. You will pass through many trials. Every Christian, you must know that trial is inevitable in life. Challenges are inevitable in life. Moreover, if you run for problem, you run for glory. Because as fast as step into the water, but the water will not trouble before you stop. Until the water trouble, you have to stop. In other words, how can the water be trouble and you step into the trouble? Now, in the midst of the trouble, there the healing is. In the midst of challenges you are going through, solution is there. Healing is there. And that is why Jesus went to the pool of Bethesda. A man was sitting there for 38 years. And there were many people sitting also. But Jesus stepped there, healed only one man and left the place. The rest were waiting for the water while this man encountered Jesus. All of us are here, but I want you to know before somebody go today, you will encounter God. You are not saying a better amen. Before you leave here today, your situation will meet God. Your situation will meet God. Your trial will meet God. Your challenge will meet God. Your problem will meet God. Your affliction will meet God. Your poverty will meet God. Your weeping will meet God. If I'm talking to you, say a louder amen. No wonder Solomon said in Proverbs 24 and verse 16. Proverbs chapter 24 and in verse 16. He said, for a just man, not a wicked man. For a just man, not a sinner. For a just man, a righteous man. How many times will it fall? How many times will it fall? 7 times. You wonder why the Bible did not say a wicked will fall. Anyone that you see that is wicked, living well, is already on ground. It's just a matter of time. For a just man falleth 7 times and rise up again. How many times? But the wicked will never rise again. Say they will never rise again. Sir, you may say, why all these things is happening to me? There are some certain situations we find ourselves. It's not because of our sin. It is meant to happen in life. It is meant to happen in life. You said, did I offend God? Why am I broke? You have to be broke. So that when wealth come, you will know, you will remember those that are care for you when you were poor. Those that are care for you when nothing is working. So you have to be broke so that you will know that the heart of man is full of evil. You have to know that when oil is in your hand, that is when people come to you. When the oil turns to red blood, they run from you. They are the one to persecute you. They are the one to say all manner of things. Hear this in life. If you are rich, they will say you do ritual money. If you are poor, they will say maybe you do evil. If you don't do well, they will say this. In life, people will surely say. People will surely say, mouth is to talk, and whatever mouth like it can talk. But you focus on your destiny. Focus on your journey. There will be trial. There will be persecution. But there will be challenges. But can I say this to you? Encourage yourself. Encourage yourself. Encourage yourself. Somebody came to me and said, no man has ever come to her before. And I prayed. People came and she ran back and said 12 men are come. And he said all of them promised to marry and they are not disturbing me. He said there is one even right now that is ready to go to my village. And I said, what do you want me to do? He said, pray that the right one should stay, the wrong one go. And I lay my hand on the paper. Lord, take the wrong one away and let the right one stay. All of them disappear. She will be the one to call them now, they will not pick. And she ran back and said, none of them are picking my call. And I said, none of them is your husband. She felt weak. And I said to her, encourage yourself. Man, encourage, 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 encourage. Sometimes the courage of people is mockery. The encouragement of people sometimes is mockery. Because when you explain yourself to them, they will mock you at the back. Is it not a best friend that wants to kill somebody with an axe? Who do you trust? Is it not a best friend putting poison in the water? I don't like Fred. I don't know why. Because of evil of man, there is nothing you tell somebody that you will not hear outside, whether you like it or not. That's why I don't like involving myself in husband and wife case. Because after they settle at the midnight, they will discuss everything. And I will not find myself in problem. That's why I used to run. You don't use my matter as a topic. Before you explain me now to your wife now, on the second day, the woman will begin to see me as evil person. Or the man will begin to see me. So I do minus myself. Encourage. If you don't see, so I told somebody, I said you talk too much. He said, when the thing don't full now, I go gas out now. If I never see somebody to talk to, my body could do somehow. I said, dig the ground. Dig the ground. Dig it very well. Dig it very well. You now kneel down and talk to the ground, cover it, and go. Or you go to war, face the wall, explain your matter to the wall, and return back. Pour it out. Because Because there is nobody. Can I say this? There is nobody. There is nobody you explain yourself to that will not explain to somebody. You wonder how people hear your history. Remember the people you told. You wonder somebody who has never met you before know everything about you. Somebody that always be with you before explain you to them. I talked to somebody on Sunday in a place, and he said to me, within these 5 minutes, have gotten knowledge from you. You can't sit around God present and not get knowledge from God. You can't sit around God present. I told you, you don't see the presence of God around me. You smell the presence of God. Hear this? In this ministry, I have never go to any pastor on this earth that, sir, encourage me. Before you know, they will use my ministry to preach in their altar. You don't understand what I'm saying? They will use it. But anytime discouragement comes, I encourage myself. When anything happens, I go to God in prayer and I settle it before God. Because I know the heart of people is desperate, full of wickedness. The people you have not explained yourself to, they are even lying against you. The people you've not explained yourself to, they are criticizing you. How come when you now explain yourself to them? Encourage yourself. All the marriage women, encourage yourself. The people you are explaining your marital matter to, they have problem also in their own marriage. How many times have they come to you to explain themselves to you? Stop talking. Many of you talk too much. Now you open your body for people. That is why then they say all manner of things about you. As I'm even talking, who 1 year go see here? Who no go here, no go here? That's my pain. That you preach all this and you see here some certain things going on. Keep your mouth. Anyone that can keep his mouth can keep his life. But we cannot keep your life, you can't keep your mouth. And if you can't keep your mouth, you can't keep your life. David was discouraged from verse 1. Everything he had gone away from him. And David encouraged himself. How did he encourage himself? He sent for apron, the garments of the priest. And he inquired not from people, because the people have already discouraged him. How can you expect somebody that is discouraged and start encouraging you? The encouragement that that person will give to you is to discourage you. Can I say this and write it down? Don't stop encourage yourself until you reach the top. Write it down. Don't stop encouraging yourself until you what? You reach the top. You reach the top. You reach the top. You reach the top. He said, a just man falleth. There must be a time you will fall in life. It doesn't mean that you sin. There must be a time that there will not be customer at all. Not that you sin. God just wants you to appreciate him when customers start coming. There will be a time that things will go worst. And there will be a time that things will come better. There will be a time that everybody will abandon you. People will abandon you. The people you think that you can trust will abandon you. Don't you see the friend of Job? They were the one challenging Job. The people that should encourage him. That should encourage him. They are not discouraging him. But he never discouraged. Neither. In Job 19:25, he let them know that my Redeemer liveth. Job 19 and verse 25. That my Redeemer liveth. Say encouragement. Say it louder and clear. Say it louder and clear. Stand on your feet and repeat with me and say, whatever I'm going through, oh Lord, encourage me. Say it louder and clear. Again, one more time. Please be seated. Discouragement will come in life. And that is why God speaking to Moses in Deuteronomy chapter 1 and verse 38, that you will soon depart, but encourage Joshua to move forward. But Joshua the son of Nun, which standeth before thee, he shall go in thither. Encourage him. So sometimes you may be discouraged, but look for somebody that carry the Spirit of God to encourage you. Somebody said to me, even at the point of death, once I just hear your voice, I'm satisfied. I will bounce back. That's what the person said to me. And not one, not twice, not three persons, not four, not five, not six. I can't count the number of people that anytime they just call, they say something. I know they are discouraged. And once I close my eyes, I will hear what to say from God. And once I release the word, it's settled. You must have spiritual somebody over you that can sit you down and talk to you. If you lack courage, somebody have courage. Oh, you don't get what I'm saying. If you lack courage, somebody have courage. Somebody has courage. There are some people God has imparted them with spirit of knowledge. Just like Ahithophel. Anytime David is discouraged, Ahithophel will sit down like oracle and counsel David. David's soul will be revived. But when Satan enter in, he become a devil. When Satan enter in, he become a devil. The question is, if you cannot encourage yourself, who encourage you matter? Do not get courage from a drunkard. Do not get courage from a smoker. Do not get courage from a liar. Do not get courage from people that hate you, because they will destroy you the more. But get courage from spiritual authority that God has set over you. And what I'm saying to you now is a word of courage. So I'm giving public courage now. Just like next week Monday, God said I should set a counseling day on Monday next week. As many that want to see you for the end of the year. And I said, Lord, why Monday? He said, you will understand when the Monday comes. I've been asking God, I've never do counseling on Monday morning. God said, yes. You've never? But you will understand. You will understand the reason why I say Monday. So next week Monday, no Jacob morning, is counseling morning. No Jacob morning is what? Counseling morning from 7 a.m. to 12 p.m. on Monday. I said people will go to work. God said, shut up! I said Monday. Thank you. So I announce to you publicly, Monday morning from 7 a.m. to 12 p.m. there's going to be general ending of the year counseling. Somebody need to talk to somebody. That day, the angel of God will talk to you. Let me hear a better amen. So why counseling is for you not to be discouraged. Joshua encouraged him, because as a pastor, sir, as a pastor, sometimes it takes the grace of God, sir. Do you know pastor do discourage? Is David not a man of God? Is Elijah not a man of God? But Elijah ran from the ministry, went ahead. A time will come you will even feel to quit. What discouraged me in ministry is not poverty. I've told you several times. What discouraged me when I started this ministry is not poverty. I know what I've gone through in life. What discouraged me is fellow pastor like me. God has said, where is this one coming from? A former Muslim boy. Is this his dad? Is it the power of God is using? I thought that what we used to do in mosque, we should do the same thing here. How our far work together. You will never hear them speak against each other. You will never see Muslim member fighting another Muslim member. If you dare it, fight a malam there now. You will, in the next 5 minutes, you will see Okada surround you. Is it not true? But in Christianity, we are the one biting ourselves. Christianity, we are the one gossiping ourselves. We want him walaye. Agbára mi kọ́. We want him walaye o. Ògo ni forúkọ rẹ̀. For him to make you to be alive, it's not by your power. For him to make you to be alive, many of you are thinking, December is coming. I have no clothes. Encourage yourself, sister. You are not a kid. And small pikin, they buy clothes for December. Small pikin. Now they buy clothes for December. Before December, you know they wear clothes. Did they mandate a clothes for December? No. Are you not wearing clothes now? You are wearing. Are you not eating food now? The rice now rice. 25th, not the same rice. The same meat. What do you want to drink when you never drink before? What do you want to eat that you've not eaten before? All joy. Whatever you have, appreciate God. Eat. Gather your family. What we see, we eat, and do what? We thank God. Don't look at anybody. Don't go to anybody's house. So we can't greet you. When will you sit down in your own house? If now 1 cup of rice you have for that Christmas, cook it. Put salt, put Maggi, enjoy yourself. When I was in Abuja, I don't even know what they called Christmas. Neither New Year. No clothes, no shoes, nothing. I was there. There was a time I walked on the road like this for 7 days in this Abuja. No stopping. No food. No water. No food. How many days? 7 good days. I stopped a man that I was hungry. The man pulled up gun. He want to shoot me. I ran again. Why? After 3 days, I've not tasted water. I say, the best thing is that me and my friend will stop the vehicle. Please, Oga, with the hungry, he look at our face, say we'll be thief. He pull out gun, want to fire us. We escape ourselves. So that my friend go this way. Me, I went this way. Around 10, 11, 12 in the morning. We met ourselves again. Another road by 8 p.m. Journey began again. We start afresh again. 4th day. 5th day. 6 days. 7 days. On the road. No father, no mother. No food for 7 days. How many days? No food, no water. And God came down. He said, my son, whatever I give to you, you deserve it. Because I've never seen a man that can endure the way you've endured. That, my friend, couldn't endure. But I was encouraging myself by one word. Look at me, everybody. And what is that word? And I will tell you the same word today. I will give you a prophecy and write it down. Write your name on top. And the prophecy that I'm giving to you is that you will not leave Abuja empty-handed. To all the single, you will not leave Abuja unmarried. Let me hear a louder amen. All of you stand up. Remember, this should encourage you, 2 of you, that you will leave Abuja to go to your village with your car. That's how they told me also. First month, I had a dream of Abuja in 2002. But it happened in 2009. So I was happy that I'm going to go and fulfill my dream and all that. But I never knew I'm going to suffer. Sometimes when you want to discourage, God will always encourage you by showing you dreams or vision. Write it down. I will not leave Abuja empty-handed. I'm prophesying to you. Prophesying to all of you. You can't leave Abuja empty what? Say, I will not leave Abuja empty-handed. So this word must not make you to go back. If others are living in Abuja, remember that my prophet said, who am I talking to now? Say me. Say to yourself, say, I'm not going back empty-handed. Say, I will return back to my hometown with silver and gold. I believe I'm talking to somebody here. So anytime, and a time came, we trek from Amingo down to Asokoro, from Asokoro back. We are known for Abuja with leg. Just to look for work, whatever. But anywhere you get to, who do you know? You know nobody. Your art is different, but your appearance, I will say, who do you know? We can't trust you, and I can't blame them. So that my friend, he said, I'm going back. And I said, remember that God told us before we left Lagos to Abuja that we will return back with gold and silver. He shouted, gold in order. Where is the silver? 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, 5 months. We'll be saying uncompleted building. 7 months, 8 months. I'm going back. I said, stay. Say, I'm going back. When we get to Ijabi garage, which is load, I still look at him. I say, Friday. Ọlọ́run sọ wípé, and it's from Calabar. Ọlọ́run sọ pé, ama keru délé. He told me, only Oshitule bọ́lẹ̀ no moto yo. I told him, you can still come down from this vehicle to wait and rely on the promise of God. He said, ọ̀rẹ́ mi, wo, ìyà ti pọ̀ jù. Àti ìsìgbà tá wà lẹ́kọ̀ọ́, ebi ò kí ń pa wá báyìí. Ó ní wo, daddy mi wà ńbẹ̀, mommy mi wà ńbẹ̀, everybody wà ńbẹ̀. I brought him down. He came down. We went somewhere and we stood. I started talking to him. We came together. Don't leave me and go back. You remember, you have been in Abuja before. I've never been. But within few months, 7 months we are here. I can say in that 7 months, sir, in that 7 months, there is no single day of that 7 months that we eat rice. So, in that 7 months, no single day. The person we came to meet, after 5 months, he chased us away. And how much is he giving us in a week? My own is 1,500, his own is 1,000. That is 2,500 per week. So I will manage 1,000 naira from Monday till Sunday. But when he chased us away, no work for us again. And it was inside that barber shop we were sleeping. So from there, we'll move. The other day we walk on the road for 7 days. It was when we get to Amingo on that tree. You know that Amingo, that runabout. In Amingo, there is a market by the left. Before there is a big barber shop. You know that barber shop by the right. The mighty tree inside a compound before the barber shop. That tree, now under there they sleep for 7 days. Main road for night. So at the midnight, we went to a club after the barber. There was a club there that time. It was somebody that my friend knew that now bought Indomie of 500 and he gave it to us after 7 days. No water, no food. So we both look at the Indomie. We ate small. We closed the rubber. You don't know. Till 12 afternoon, it was 1 a.m. midnight. He gave us the Indomie. So we ate small. We closed the rubber. We sat down. We returned back to the tree. Listen, no. We returned back to the tree. Tie the leather and hide it inside the hole behind the house. So that in the afternoon, when we work out, when we work out, we come back. Behold, when we will get there, we did not see the Indomie again. I mean, things there. Before we got there, dog. As the only thing we met is a robber. That my friend won't die. That my friend won't die. Say after 7 days, Kalawa money about jendo me. He was not remembering me all the things we they go through. He said, "Whoa, Ele, the other day we won't die. 3 days. It was Mama Zakari that gave us up 100 naira to eat. Sometimes if rain is falling under that tree, and there we go there. Till daybreak, no only one slippers on the leg. We will enter here, climb Abuja, we enter. That's when I get to a market in this Abuja. In that market, it's only gold they were selling. And Muslim people were there. We don't know how many we got to that place. We escape from that place again. Now, move. Nothing to eat, nothing to show, nothing to do. So when you remember all those things, you remember me all those things, I felt weak also. I said, it means pada. What's up for? It means pada. Ọlọ́run sọ wípé Makeru dele. God is saying to you, Wakeru dele. What does that mean? You will return back home with gold and silver. And in these 7 days, no bathing, no brushing of teeth. That's what we did. So when we got to that Indomie, we cried. Now, the only hope after 7 days, dog, don't eat them. The ladder, only the plastic there. Kala money abati gelatoru. But dear laje, okay, what are we going to do? It has happened. It has happened. Journey, continue. We start from there again. Begin to trek. After 7 days, so before, let's say before we return back home until 10 days. To the home where they talk. Now down completed building. No. When we say if rain they fall, now so it go stand. No window, no. You've seen it several times. There will be. There was a barber called the bench at Ijabi. At the back there, on top of the dog house, now there they sleep. But I was still encouraging myself. I slept there for almost 4 months. Dog house. The name of the dog is Tupac. So if the dog is barking, me and him no go sleep. When they say go, I say go. Go. When rain they fall, now so I will look for leather, those white rubber thick leather. So now inside the leather I go enter, cover my head. To not get wet. No father, no mother, no. I'm a man, I'm a radical man. Oh. I get mine though. Sometimes I look at myself, I say I get mine though. How I started this ministry, I don't even know. As I stand now, only me. No father, no mother, no brother, no sister. Till I enter this Abuja till now. Nobody has ever sit me down to encourage me. Use me as a sample. Use me. No father, no mother. I have this crazy faith. Don't let anybody tell you or discourage you. Stand for what you stand for. See what God show you. And stand by it. No going back. No going back. No going back. No going back. David encouraged himself. So we return back. He said he cannot stay. I drop him. He said, Remy, one Lord. The only thing that separated us that day, he bought kilichi at Ijabi, 500 naira. We cut it into 2. He took half, I took half. And I waited. I was still waiting. Maybe he will change his mind. Maybe he will just suddenly tell the motor, stop, I want to come down. Remain 3 passengers. I said, go to the door, the window door. Friday, not it. You me, one law. When many times Lati Besserin, Lati Jabi de Mpape. I'm asking 10 days, 15 days. At least let me go back to the place that I'm eating little food. But you remember, you can't be fruitful and be fruitful. When you let food take you out of your vision, you won't fulfill more than food. Don't let anything. I don't know who I'm talking to here. You will go back to your house. Think about it. Ask God, is Abuja for me? If God says Abuja is for you, endure. You can't, because of food, to go back. You won't fulfill more than the food. So, I knew it was not there when I dreamt 2002. But it was just a friend and a helper that we came to Abuja together. So if you have not dreamt, I've dreamt. One passenger to go. I look at him. Friday. Roti. Oremi. Umpada. And the last passenger came. Enter. Conductor sat. They settle everything need to be settled. Close the door. Boom. I shift. And that day, the only money that I have with me, it was 100 naira, because I begged her to Mpape, E.A.Abiola to Mpape is 70 naira. So I had 100 naira with me. Suddenly, when he want to move, a man said to me, one only man law, you can follow him. And the devil began to give me picture of things happening in Lagos. And suddenly I said, devil, I rebuke you. The Lord is against you. I heard the voice of him in heaven saying, Wakeru, Wakeru. So Timi Obati Keru, Timi Okeru, you need law. They start the fake and they move. He look at me from the mirror, I look at him. Friday, say, Abiola, Oremi, wo, Tolong Baba Ishe, Tolong Obade Baishe, one of my boleko. It's like Twist Warrior. How many of you have watched Twist Warrior? So if God do it for you, and if God did not do it for you, good and fine. But me, I'm going. So I look at him and I say, Friday, suffering is separating me and you. I follow the motor till they get to the gate. I follow the motor to a filling station called Conyo. Is it Conyo? Yes, I tried to follow the motor down to that place. Friday, Sokale. Nothing Kotolo so far. Friday, come down. Say, Oremi, I'm going. The stubbornness is too much. I say, okay. For this 7 months, we cannot achieve 500. Going back. Okay. And suddenly the motor go up along life camp, whatever. Just move. I was watching the motor. If another motor come, I would dodge like this. Maybe he will still say, I look until I did not see the motor again. I sat down, put my head. Ibolowa Kubai, the only person giving me hope in Abuja has left. There is nobody I know anymore. So what left for me is to hold on God. When discouragement comes, hold on God. The devil will shake your marriage. The devil will shake your life. The devil will shake your career. The devil will shake many things around you. But brother and sister, in Abuja you might think that you are alone. You are not alone. Remember, moreover, Jacob was left alone. Then God stepped into his matter. So I stood up. I started journey. From him leaving, I trekked from that Arab again it's normal thing. So I return back to Wuse with my leg. All the places, in expectation of miracle will just happen today. I will call him that Shebi will not a lot. I never know that that's the beginning. The suffering we suffer, me and him. It's just nothing. When he leave, Kai, Satan show me shege. He showed me hunger. That is when I started 5 months without food. How many months? I turned hunger to dry fasting. 5 months. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But I never knew that I have a call. I never knew that all what God was training me about is for the sake of God of flesh and spirit. The suffering, the trial, the persecution is for the great task that is ahead of you. That is why in Abuja, separate yourself from friend. If you want to fulfill your destiny, you and anybody did not come together. Let them stay on their home. Stay on your home. It is better to stay alone than to surround yourself with wrong people with 1,000 mouths. It is better to stay alone than surrounding yourself with thousands of people, but not right people for you. So I stay alone. Since that time till now, you can never say, this is my friend. In Abuja, I didn't make friends. I didn't do anything with anybody. Because I remember the kind of family I came from. There was suffering, there was poverty. And my father called me and said, if you die in Abuja, we will not come and bury you. I said, no problem. Inside the uncompleted, I will be there. See dustbin, see me. Sometimes snake will come on top of the dustbin house to move around. They will pass through my corridor and they will return back. Sometimes inside the uncompleted, I will be lying down. You will see snake enter. You will see rat enter. You will see all manner of things enter that place. But I kept on holding on to God. And what was the word I hold on to? Wakeru, wakeru. You will come home with sliver and go. I stayed. I remain. Hear me, everybody. There is a tax. God call you. And there is a blessing in that calling. Don't live suffering in the calling and lose what God asked for you. David encouraged himself. Please encourage yourself. Do you know what? At the end of the day, that's my friend is in Lagos up till now. He didn't have one room up till now. Up till now. And I told him, if you return back to Abuja, you will still start from square one. Because the sufferness you run for will still wait for you. But me, I've endured my own, I've overcome. And do you know what he called me for? He now said, now, Abiola, shanu for me. He began to beg me that now, he want to come and be my protocol in Abuja. He will just be standing before people, before they see me, they come. He said, I've gone for training and all that. And he will be driving my car. He will be my protocol. He has learned how to drive. I said, this is not what you are supposed to do. You are supposed to be assistant general overseer, not a protocol. When you run because of suffering, the people that are supposed to clap for you, you'll be the one to be clapping for them. So it's supposed to be like the case of Oyedepo and Abioye. Supposed to be their sister. It was me and him that, no, it was me and him that did a 5-month drive fasting. Me and him did all night, 5 months. From Monday to Sunday, Monday to Sunday. How many months, sir? 5. Oh, Shegoko, wahala ito. Oh, the salo. How can you suffer all this while? And you just left this place suddenly. Tell the devil is a bastard. He's a what? He's a bastard. Like that woman said, devil is a bad devil. Indeed, he's a bad devil. How can you build this your marriage to this level? And one friend will tell you to leave your husband. One devil will tell you to leave your wife. How can you suffer in Abuja finish? Somebody now say, let's go to Lagos. No way. He said, they will not build and another man what? Inhabit. They will not labor and another man eat. You are getting close. Say, I'm getting close. Say, I'm getting close. 1 Samuel 30 and verse 6. Let's read it again. Then we're going to pray. Is somebody blessed at all today? And David encouraged himself. Can I say this to you? Encourage yourself. Other may go back, but don't go back. Jesus asked his disciples, are you also want to go back? And Peter answered, where shall we go? I've made up my mind. I've made up my mind. So number one, encourage yourself and let God encourage you. Joshua was encouraged by a man called Moses. Joshua was encouraged by a man called Moses. A time came when Israel faced battle in Judges 20 and verse 22. And behold, Judges 20 and verse 22. This Israel encouraged themselves. And the people, the men of Israel, what did they do to themselves? What did they do to themselves? They encouraged themselves. Can I say this to you? Please, you may have no job. I was like you. You may have nobody in Abuja. I was. Even up to now, I have nobody. But I have only God. That is why no matter what people say, I don't move. Because I know the one I put my trust will never fail me, nor disappoint me. And you must be very careful. Mo many tó ń ṣe l'Abuja. Mo pé ó níyàwó ní bàbá. Ọlọ́run nìkan ló ní. Ọlọ́run ràn ẹ́ lọ́wọ́. Kò ní dojú tì ẹ́. Say, I will encourage myself. Stand on your feet, everybody. Clap your hands together for Jesus. Clap your hands together for Jesus. Clap your hands together for Jesus.
You are who you are. Yesterday, today and forevermore. What you say is what you do. You never fail, you never change. You are faithful till the end. Faithful God, I worship you. I